Good evening. Today we are going to do the Rolife miniature house of the Muse bookshop. So this looks like a fun one to do. This is just a miniature one. So let's open it up and see what we've got. Here's we have our Rolife box. Opening. Okay, so we have our Muse shop instructions. Bag 2 of our bits and pieces. Pop there. Bag 3 has our tweezers, windows, signage, stamps, photo frames and bits and pieces in there. Then we have the structure of the bookshop. We have the little bits and pieces that we're going to need to fold to make little boxes and signs and lots of fun different bits and pieces there. So we'll have a look at that also. And this is a parts template, so it shows us everything we've got, all our bits and pieces numbered, outlined, so we know what we're using. Okay, so we'll get the instructions and let's see where we're starting. And here we go, the Muse bookshop. Okay, so it's got our double tape, all our bits and pieces. Bag 1. Got some tips here for using the double-sided tape in lots of different languages, which is really, really good. So it includes a sandpaper, our double-sided tape, tweezers, which can come in very, very handy. All right. Let's find where we're going to start. Okay, so we're going to start at number 1 here. And it looks like the first thing we're making is the cabinet just there. So let's hop to it. So all these pieces are in bag 2 up there. I'll find bag 2. Bag 2's there. So we want, where are we? Not this one. Two. And these 2 here. And then we want another one of these for the other side. There. So we'll pop those together, following the instructions. Make sure we've got it all right. Let's pop that in there, that in there, and then we're just gonna pop this side on. There we go. Got that. Now we need P1. Just another one of these. This one's going to sit over here. Pops in like so. Nice and easy. You shouldn't need to force these. They should just slot in nice and easily. We're going to need the top and the bottom. This should where are we? Where's the second bit gone? P2. Okay. So this one here, I'll just pop on top, nice and secure. And again on the bottom. So far so good. Okay. Now we're going to put a few signs on our shelves. So that will be, I need our paper for that. They should be on here. Okay. So, cute being that one. Might be in that other bag of tricks. 2, that's bag 3. This is where our template sheet comes in super handy. There we go. K1 to K8. That's what we're after. K1 to K8. Here, there's our double-sided tape that we're going to need. Sandpaper for any joints that need sanding back a little bit. We don't appear to have our little stickers. Ah, tricked me. There's 2. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, so we need the art. Stick it there. A lot of people use the tweezers for the double-sided tape, but I tend to find it easier to use my nails because the double-sided tape is obviously very sticky. I find it sticks to the tweezers. Okay, I'm gonna pop the art here. Art's together. Like so. work that time, so I'll try again. Hold it down for a bit longer. Get our art sticker out, which is just this little green one. Okay, there it goes, it fell down there. I'll try and get that on now. There we go. I'll put our little art sticker on, make sure it's up the right way. Pointing down. This is where the tweezers come in handy. It's for placement of the different objects and fiddly little bits like this. Take that off there. And there we have it. There's our art sticker. A little bit wonky there. It's not pressed in properly. That's better. Now it's not wonky. Okay, so looking good so far. And then we need another sticker. I prefer personally to use glue rather than the double-sided tape. So this one is M8. That's going to be this one here. And that's going on the last row there. Glue. And we'll use our tweezers again. You only want a little bit of glue because you don't want it to go through the sticker or through the paper. And we certainly don't want it dripping and drying and ruining our masterpiece. Might be trying to get some more. It's not wanting to work at the moment. There we go. So if you find that the double tape works for you, by all means, continue using that. This is just my personal preference. As I stated earlier, I just find it easier to kind of work with. Okay. Let a little M9 go. just going to pop this on here as instructed, like so, but I think we'll place him in the middle using our tweezers. Just gently try and slide it across. Like so. So now we've got our art sticker. All our stickers are ready to go. So our little cabinet is built. I'll put that one down there. Move on to stage number 2. Built that, we built that. Now we're going to build the little cabinet here. It's very cute. So we'll give that a go. So back to down here. So our pieces, we're going to need 2 of these, 2 P4s, that's this one, and the P5, sorry. Now the P4s are the small ones. So we have that here. And here. So we'll assemble that now. We'll follow the directions down here. Okay, so we have this bit on the bottom there. What are we doing? Okay, so P4, which is this bit here, slides into the end there. Oh, finger slipped. Okay, so that just slips in, slides in like so. As does this one. And then we're going to slide in P5s, which are the largest sides. Just remember to be gentle because it can break fairly easily. Pop this one in. Like so. I'm going to pop the bottom on. Okay. Oh. Came out of there. Put that one back in there. And we'll try these ends first. There we go. Pull that little bit out. There we have it. So here we go. Here's our little side table. Okay, so now we are going to pop, looks like a little cloth on it, which is just here. I'll take that off there. Just place this here. Bit of glue, just a little spot. I'll pop our little cloth This bit folds. There's a yellow line on the back there. Try and center that. It looks nice and centered. Over, try and cover the joints. I love doing this, I just find this so de-stressing and fun to do. There we go. Little table, little runner on it. Go next to our little shelf. The next thing we're gonna make is a bookcase. So we're going to create this green bookcase next. We'll do that. So all our pieces for that again are in bag 2. We want 2 P6s. P7. Here, P9, a bit there, 2 P10s, that one there, and where are you? That one there. Here we go, P11. P12. That's it. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. One more. Okay. So again, we'll start by following the instructions here. So we'll start with P8. This one here, our 2 sides, P6. Okay, so this sits in here, as does this. Put on the other side. Down, yes. Where are we? What have I done? Confusing myself now. Put that through there. Okay. That bit there done. Now we need our P9, which is this one here. We're going to sit that as so. Just gently push it in. There we go. Now we're going to use our P7, which is this bit. That's sitting there. And this bit's just going to slide on with a bit of luck. I hope everybody's had a good day. It's getting rather cold here at the moment. We're very close to the beach. Great in summer, very cold in winter, but I love winter, so that's good. Okay, so this bit isn't wanting to clip in there. There we go. Oh, it's not sitting in there properly. Everything seems to be aligned. Just doesn't want to sit there. Why won't you sit there? Okay, we'll pop a bit of glue on the giant. Think it'll come out. A little bit there. Stuck there. 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 Again, you don't want too much, just enough to help it hang on. There we go, that's better. Sometimes it's all it needs. Okay. It really does want to go in, does it? That's just it. If one piece is out of alignment, it kind of knocks the whole thing. Maybe. Okay. Just make sure everything else is sitting in properly. It's frustrating when this happens. That's okay. the back's in. So I might try undoing that, turning it around. That actually had the wrong bit in, that's why. Goes to the front. So let's get this bit back in. Trick test, that doesn't happen very often. Sorry for all those people out there that are super frustrated at the moment. Never takes me this long. Just caught me out. Okay. Okay, there we go. So we've got that on there. Now I'm going to pop these. Where are these going? Onto here. Little legs. Very cute. Let's come off again. Okay, got our legs on. Got this bit at the front here. Make sure it's sitting the right way. So I've got a little signage at the front. Oh, a little leg fell out. So there we go. It's all coming together. P12 at the back. One more. We're gonna need what have we got there? What have we got there? Might help this one stick. This one. Sits in there. Like so. Fronts come off. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Drastic measures. Some glue on. Strange how that piece isn't just sliding in there like it should. Okay, let's try again. Balance the glue. Put this. Try to set it a bit more flat. Excellent. I'll just hold that there for a minute. The glue set. Then we're going to put in, looks like a newspaper, and a little sign. And there we go, that did the trick. A little book. Okay, so we'll get our little, what are we after? Letters M10 and M9. It's M9, new arrival, and M10. Okay, so again, what's going on? Side of the shelf. Bit of glue there. Make sure it's up the right way. It was. Okay, so we'll pop that there. Everybody knows that. Where are those tweezers? This is our new arrival. Put that there. Okay, so I've got a little bit of glue on there. Maybe not enough. A bit more on. Not wanting to stick. If you haven't got a hobby, I guarantee this, sorry. I highly recommend these little model kits. I have anxiety, and when I feel my anxiety coming on, I get stuck into these, and it just takes away all your worries. You're just so caught up in the moment and with what you're doing, and then at the end of it, you come out with a masterpiece. It's great. Can't get better than that. Okay, so now we're going to put our little paper on the seat there. So again, we'll glue that. That glue will come out. Okay. This one's just the corners just hanging off the seat there. Off the, not the seat, the little shelf. And there we go. So that's our little book barn. Also super cute. And then there's just one more thing. No, that's that done. Okay. Now we're going to start. So we've got our 3 little things here that we've already made. Now we're going to start the storage box. So we'll get started with that. Again, bag 2. Okay. Our directions. Getting sore legs. Okay, so turn over and let's see what we're doing. Okay, P15. So that's this one here. So I'm going to start here. And then we're going to pop this one in. Like so. Just nice and gently. Goes in here. Again, just try not to apply too much pressure. This is so fragile. Like plastic, can break very easily. There we go. So far so good. Now we're going to put our sides on. So this side is going to, where are we? Okay, in here. From one, just like so. That should slide on there. Famous last words. Get that in there. There we go. And just make sure both ends are on nice and tight, like so. I'm going to do the other end. In there, slide that bit over there. Again, not too much pressure. And there is our little storage tub. Pretty cute. Okay. That one over there. Just got our storage tub. Now we're going to start making like a little cabinet here. So we'll give that a go. What bag are we using? Bag 1. Where's our bag 1? Here. Oops. So we're going to need B1. Okay, they're A's. These are B's. Okay, so B1 goes here. We're going to need A2 from this one. Where's A2? A2's here. Just try and take those out gently. I just rock them very gently. They come off and out without any incident. There we go. There's number 2. So number 2 is going in here, like so. And we want 2 A1s. So back to A's. A2. So these, I'm guessing, are A1s. Very gently popping them out. Got our A1s. So our A1s are slotting in on either side. You'll see that there are slots there. That just to slide in. Should that be? Yes. Okay. So there's one. And here's the other one. And put that in there. Again, very gently because we don't want to break anything. Wood is very fragile. Then we're going to need our A3. Let's see. This is our A3. Sounds like the kids are cooking. So with our A3, just going to pop that down there. And pop it. There's another shelf. Oh, very careful. Just make sure you line it up. You're not forcing it. Where are we? Oh, that's not, that's only 3. Appears to be A3. Yes. working. Yeah. Oh, that doesn't want to slide through. It has, that bit has, but that's not going to. Reach in there. Let's have another look. Above. Ah, I see what we've done. We've put the shelf, this top shelf, in the wrong hole. It should be in that one. And this one slides into here. Not really sure what is happening here. That's not right. No, you know why? Because it's the bottom piece. Showing that. What's going in those holes? Rather odd. Take these off. Ah, there we go. Switch them around. It's that easy to make a mistake and wonder where you've gone wrong. And it's just a matter of turning something around, as you can see, to fix the issue. I know that's in, shells are in. Okay, B3, I'm gonna slide B3 in here. B3 slides in here like so. Nice and gently, like I said, don't apply too much pressure. We want A4, that should be A6, A4. Be sure to pop them out nice and gently. We don't want to break anything. There we go. A little door. Okay. We need this one A5. Nice and gently. There we go. Just loosen it. There we go. Okay, so A4 is going to go up the top. We're going to slide that one up there like so. Make sure everything is aligned. There we go. Yes. Okay, we're going to pop this on. Turn it over. Oh no. I'll leave that there. We're doing a B2 and A6. B2. So again, just pop that out nice and gently. Don't need any pressure. And this one slides all the way down to here and just sits in here. Again, be very gentle with pressure. Very fragile. Okay, there we go. Got that part done. So this one here, where are we? So this bit here. So B2, which is this one. Just gonna sit on the top here. Turn him over. Oh, B2's going down the bottom. Sliding first. Put this side in. Beautiful. How sweet's that? It's so cute. There we go. So far, so good. And our last but least little bit. That one sits up here. A6, which is this one here. A6, yes. Okay, so I'm going to put where's my gun on there? B2 is supposed to come first. I'm going to try not to apply too much pressure. We don't want to break it. Beautiful. Very cute, very dainty. I'll put that last bit on. There you go, everybody. Little bookcase, cabinet. I'm going to put some door handles on that. I'm going to find those. Little bag of tricks. Handles there. There they are. So we'll put these little door handles on there, so sweet. Door knobs. These little gold ones. Just try and gently push them in. Sometimes it looks a lot easier than what it really is. Okay, so my go-to is I don't want to force it and break the wood. So I'll use a bit of glue if I can. I'll pop that one. Yeah. It'll stick. Try over here. Okay. Not wanting to stick. So fiddly. It's good fun. Maybe tweezers gone. Okay, we'll use the tweezers. Copy one. Again, just so fiddly. Tweezers can't even get a hold of it. Upside down. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. That's okay. Some glue. Okay, a bit more glue there. Now let's try placement again. Very gently. Okay. Yay. Ah, we've got one on, so we're off to a good start. Okay, we'll find our other one. Must have taken them both out. Yes, there's the other one. Glue. I love the detail, like the little doorknobs, and such sweet little kits. They're so beautiful, and they cater for everybody. There are steam trains with Rolife. There are cherry blossom tree houses. There's a normal tree house, and you just press it and it's got a light in it, and I think it'd be ideal for like a baby's nursery to sit it in a Bubba's room, obviously where they can't reach it. It'd be such a pretty night light. Carousels, there's something for everybody, and that's what I like. And you can do these mini kits, or you can do the bigger kits. So I like to take it in turns. So I'll do a mini kit, and then I'll do a big kit, mini kit, big kit, mini kit, big kit. And like I said, on those days where my anxiety is really bad, these are just a godsend. They're amazing for mental health. I'm gonna get racing thoughts and lots of things happening, or I'm stressed and life's just life. This is good time out. Like I said, at the end of it, it's so special because you've created this beautiful little masterpiece. When they're finished, they just look so sweet. You can sit back and you can think, I did that, I made that. Makes it all worth it. Do many of you do the kits? If you do, what kits would you recommend? Do you like the Rolife, or have you got another brand that you like to do? I'd like to see what other brands are out there. At the moment, my whole collection is Rolife, and I want to do a bit of a comparison on model kits and just see what else is out there. Because like I said, the majority of mine have always been Rolife. I just love the quality. I love, there we go. I won't stand it up yet because our little doorknobs are drying, but as you can see, perfect. So we'll let that dry, and there's our bookcase. Okay. Now we need to put together the books for these, and then we're going to put them in the bookcase. Oh, I'm going to put some pictures in some frames. Okay, so C1, what we're starting with, so they're the books. Okay, we're going to start up here. No, we start here. So paper cutting. Right, here we go. I'm going to start here now. We're going to make some frames with pictures in. Let's have a look. Okay, so this is what we're using. The numbers on. Like that. And our books. And some frames. Okay. But we'll get our books done first. So we'll start with C1, pop that out there. M1, pop that there, he's fallen out. So this is M1 to M8 on this sheet here. Let's start making our books for the bookshelf. Once again, I like to get caught on there. Use a bit of glue. When it wants to come out. I must go and get my new one. Lots of motorbikes going past tonight. All kids on school holidays. Hope everybody's having fun. Staying safe. Okay. So here we go. We've got our glue on this one. A little bit on the back as well. Like so. Now we're going to put our book together. So we'll just pop this on here. Make sure its placement's perfect. And we'll fold this bit over. How cute. How sweet is that? And look, that's our first little book. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so now we're going to C2. And M2, which is this one here. It's a different size book. And black glue on. There we go. Put on both sides. Just remember not too much because you don't want it to go through the paper. That's nice. Okay, again, just make sure it's placed right. Aren't they just the sweetest little books? They're so cute. So what do we do next? Done that one. Let's see, M3. C3. We want M3, M1, M2, M3 is this tiny, tiny, tiny one here. Glue on. Okay, next time we build, I'll make sure we've got our nice new glue handy. Again, both sides, not much. Again, placement, just make sure it's on nice and straight. It's so satisfying, so satisfying. There's our book, our little book. Okay, 2 and 3, now we're up to C4 and M4. So C4's down here, a bigger book again, and M4 is here, nice blue one. We've got a lot of blue books. Blue's my favourite colour. So I don't mind if we have all blue books. Blue's a great colour. I'm missing my puppy at the moment. She's gone out, but she'll be back soon. She's my absolute everything. She's my world. My biggest fan. My puppy. Okay, so there's another book. I know I've said it 100 times, but I just think they're so sweet. They're so cute. Okay. So that was M4. Okay, so now we're going to start doing frames. So we're going to start doing some photo frames like this. So let's give them a go. What are we putting in the frames? Where are the frames? The frames are in bag 1, which is this one here. I can already see them. 1, 2. So M13, which is here. So I'm going to put the flowers in a frame. That'll be pretty. And what else are we popping in the frames? Oh, a lovely butterfly, nice blue butterfly. So he is M14. He's blue too, he's beautiful. What's he gonna sit on? Because he doesn't have, he's gonna go over the front of the frame, it looks like. I don't think he's big enough. Okay. M13 is going behind the butterfly. Okay. We don't have this one. I can pop on now, but we don't have the blank piece for the butterfly, which is strange. I'll put this on very gently. Make sure it's nice and straight. Beautiful. Beautiful gold frame. That's our flowers in a beautiful gold frame there. We'll pop it there. I wonder if anything's this book. We haven't got anything. Nothing's fallen anywhere. Oh, there it is. Yay, it had fallen out in the bag. So that's a good thing. So we haven't lost it. Okay, so we're going to pop this on the back here. Like so. Make sure it's all nice and even and straight. Beautiful. I'll pop that down. Glue on our butterfly. And how are we placing him? Okay. Beautiful. I might move him up a bit, I think. Center him a bit more. Love it. There's our butterfly, nicely framed. So there are our frames. Now we are going do our book folding. So we're going to stay where we are. We're going to start with the K's here. So K2, pop this one out. Today's harvest, so we're just going to fold on the yellow lines where it shows us to fold. Make sure we're folding it nice and straight. Again, this one over. Okay, so now we're going to bring them together and make a little box. So put that in there and pop a bit of glue just on the outside here. Make sure that bit's tucked in. That's all stuck. The same again on this side. A little bit of glue. Put it in there. Roll that down. It's like a little bag. So cute. Very fiddly, but very worth it. Come back in there. There's our little harvest bag of food. Down there. Okay, everybody, that's it for today's video of part 1 of building the Rolife Miniature Muse bookshop. Part 2 will be presented tomorrow. I hope you've enjoyed building this far with me and can join me again tomorrow. Please continue to like, share and subscribe to Model Mayhem's channel. Thank you very much. Have a good night. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have. Thank you. Bye.